Hi, it's Lisa Cuneo. Welcome to my scrapbook table. This layout is for Scraplift Crafternoon, where a group of us choose a creator to scraplift, and you'll see here the sketch or the layout that we are scraplifting today is by Jinny Newlin, and I'm going to use that column idea that she has there and stamping, and my title is going to be in kind of the same general area, which I'm showing you the sketch again. I have these 3 photos that I've already matted in white. The papers and stickers I'm using, everything other than the stamps comes from Life Captured, which is from 2014. I didn't realize it was over a decade old. I think I bought this at Tuesday Morning a few years ago, and I've used it on a layout or 2, but not a lot. So I brought that lime green in only because I need a 12 by 12 to build on, because I actually want the 2 sides of this paper to create the background for my layout. So I had to have something to glue them down to. So this pretty ombre blue is going to be the main part of the layout, and the hearts are going to create the border on the left. I'm going to use some stamping on here. So I pulled stamps from 2 different Stampin' Up! Sets, some hearts and some swirls, and a word stamp. But I'm at a crop and I didn't have a stamping block with me. So I had to pause and go look around and ask who has a stamp block that I can borrow. And then I forgot to turn my camera back on. So you can see that I've stamped along the heart border, a little swirl border. And then I'm using these 3 hearts on this stamp to they're not really random. They're kind of placed where I know I'm going to have some elements. I decided I'm going to mat this photo of the 3 girls in 3 layers and just kind of tilt them one way and then the other. So I use my distress tool from Some Assemblage Required and distress the edges. So that photo is matted in white, then pink, and then 2 different prints. One is mainly a wood grain. But I wanted to draw the eye to this bigger photo because it has all 3 girls in it. And then I decided to mat these other 2. One is just on pink, one is on pink and a wood grain. Excuse me. So I gotta trim those down. I've been having trouble lately with this trimmer getting things straight. I don't know if it's me or the trimmer. I don't know. I gotta work on that. So here I have things where I generally want them, though the memories title ends up somewhere different. And then I knew I wanted to add a few more hearts once I had this picture where I wanted it to go. And there'll be a little bit of journaling between the 2 sections of hearts, and then there'll be some other journaling at the bottom of the page. So while I keep going here, in the description box below there will be links and there'll be a playlist for all the others playing along with Scraplift Crafternoon. There will be a link to our creator's contact, whether she's on Instagram or YouTube or Facebook. So that will be there for Jinny. Sorry, my head got in the way there as I tried to make sure that was straight. So make sure you check out those and see what all the other creators are doing with Jinny's gorgeous layout. So I got these down. I'm using VersaFine. Oh, it's a light gray ink. I can't think of the color. Morning Mist. I added that to this Memories, which I just cut out from one of the 4x6 cards that came in this collection. Now I have this set from Close to My Heart. I'm sorry that I couldn't read what it said on the little label there, and I didn't bring it. I'm sitting in a stairwell doing my recording because it's pretty noisy in the crop room, and I didn't want all that in the background, so I didn't bring the stamp set with me. But I'm stamping this. It says, "You make the world a better place." And Jinny had some text in this lower right-hand corner of her layout, and I wanted that to be repeated on my layout. Now I'm going through the sticker sheet. Somehow I got 2 sticker sheets. I don't know how that happened. I don't think I bought 2 collection packs, but maybe I did. So I decided to put some tags here, and then they were too long. They wouldn't tuck in where I wanted them. And I should have put the blue on top of the pink. I wasn't thinking. You can't see the blue very much, but they're there and it's fine. And so I decide to, this one says moments captured. So I add that up by the photo of the 3 girls together. This was from the cut up. There was a sheet of 2-inch cut aparts and then 4x6 cut aparts, and there were some other ones too. Tons of cut aparts. And this one, I didn't want the orange border, but there's a pink hashtag smile written inside it, so I trimmed that out. I'm gonna layer that on this tag. I will have to put string in the tags at home because I ran out of string. I was working on a swap for a cruise I'm going on soon, and I used up all my string. So I'll have to take care of that at home. When that happens, when I'm out at a crop, I just put a Post-it note on my page and to remind me what it needs to finish it off. Now I'm choosing some camera stickers from the sticker sheet that goes with the collection and putting them in various places. I liked this circle Viewmaster thing, so I trimmed it out with scissors because it was actually on a square. When I trim things out in a circle, they're never nice circles. So I used my edge distressor to rough up the edges, and then that hides that. And I fiddle around with this for a very long time before I finally settle on where I want it. And I'm not sure why I left this in. I easily could have gotten rid of some of that. But I tucked it in, and then I raised the top of it up with some Stampin' Dimensionals from Stampin' Up, so that it adds a little bit of lift to the layout. And that, along with the distressed edges on some places, gave my layout a little bit of dimension. So there. And we're just about done. The still shots are coming up. I do add some journaling and put the date on. This was New Year's Eve. We met our friends. They were at her parents', which is about 3 hours from us. So we met halfway and had dinner and a sweet little visit and exchanged Christmas gifts. So here are the still shots. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you liked the video. Please give me a thumbs up, and I hope you get to scrap something soon. Bye-bye.